The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. It's now time for Ottumwa Baseball. Heard right here on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM, KBIZ. Now, let's get you to the field with the voice of the Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High Baseball is on the air. Good afternoon from the capital city in Des Moines. Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Kyle Smith, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. It is an Iowa Alliance Conference doubleheader as your Ottumwa Bulldogs take on the Polar Bears of Des Moines North. Ottumwa comes in with a record of 11-6. They lead the Iowa Alliance South Division with a record of 5-1. And after the impressive doubleheader sweep at Fort Dodge last Wednesday, OHS took care of business the following night, sweeping an overmatched Des Moines East team to close out a 5-2 week. The twin bill against the Scarlets marked the start of a stretch of games against, frankly, struggling teams in the Iowa Alliance Conference. Des Moines North, of course, is winless. OHS will play host to a 4-14 Marshalltown on Wednesday. The Bulldogs will get a bit more of a challenge from Hoover on the road on Thursday, although Ottumwa's already swept Hoover and the Huskies are 6-10. And then on Saturday, the Bulldogs play a pair of good smaller schools, South Winneshiek and Decorah, at Luther College. Ottumwa won't face a Class 4A team with a winning record again until June 21st when they travel to Mason City. Today, though, the assignment is to handle North as quickly as possible and to get some more playing time for the reserves, just as we saw against Des Moines East last week. As for the Polar Bears, 0-13, they're 0-6 in the Alliance South. Their head coach is Alex Gower in his first seasons, and like many seasons in the past, Alex Gower is a new head coach. He's just a year removed from finishing his college baseball career, and he joined the North faculty at the beginning of this just completed school year. The task he faces is pretty big. North hasn't won a baseball game since 2020, and while the last win they were credited with was actually a sub-state playoff win over Council Bluffs Jefferson, that came via forfeit, likely because of COVID back in 2020. The Polar Bears have dropped a lot of games in a row since then. Their last win on the field was June 24th of 2020 when they beat Lincoln 5-4. North only has 28 games scheduled this season, a necessary choice with only 14 players listed on the roster. Two of their losses this year, speaking of those roster issues, two were by forfeit. They were unable to make the trip to Mason City last week. Now, North is not totally lacking in any talent. Sophomore Jonah O'Neill is hitting .333 and has a home run. Junior Tegan O'Brien is batting .250, so they've got a couple respectable hitters. But it's been a long time since North put a competitive team on the field. Hopefully, for their sake, and we say this every year, we'd like to see North get going again in baseball. They've got a nice facility here on their campus. It's a good field. They've made some improvements to it. In fact, we're sitting up here. If you're watching on the live video stream, in past years, we've sat at a table right behind the backstop. We moved to the top of these bleachers this year to give you a better view of the field. And these are new bleachers, just a couple of years old. So they've been making improvements here, and we'd like to see them become a competitive team in the Iowa Alliance Conference. And maybe with a new young coach who comes in with a deep love of baseball, former college baseball player, maybe he can help them start to find their way again. Still plenty to come on our pregame shows. We get ready for two games in Des Moines today. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at last year's meetings between Ottumwa and North. That comes your way next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Get the small-town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Baseball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldogs on the road for a daytime doubleheader at Des Moines North. Again, when we come to the Des Moines schools for baseball, except for Hoover, we play at 3:30 in the afternoon because they don't have lights, but that's fine with me. I love baseball in the sunshine. These two teams last met last year, of course. They play every year 4 times. The last doubleheader was here at North on June 27th a year ago, and the Bulldogs won the 2 games, 16-0 and 13-2. The scores tell the expected story. OHS threw a combined 4-inning no-hitter in the opener. And then playing with a lineup composed almost completely of backup players in Game 2, OHS scored 5 in the first and stayed quiet until a 7-run sixth inning put that doubleheader to bed. Ottumwa has not lost to North in the quick stat/varsity-bound era. The Bulldogs have won at least 49 in a row in the series. That dates back to 2009. When you look at the standings coming into play this week, Ottumwa atop the Iowa Alliance South at 5-1. Bulldogs again 11-6 overall. Roosevelt in second place, a game back at 5-3 in the conference, 11-9 overall. Hoover, Lincoln, and East are all 2 games back. Hoover's 4-4 in conference play. Lincoln and East 3-3. The Huskies and the Rails are 6-10. The Scarlets 4-18. And again, North bringing up the rear of the field. The Iowa Alliance North, Mason City at 6-2 leads the North Division. They're 14-6 overall. Ames a game back at 4-2. They're 12-10 overall. Waterloo East, Fort Dodge, and Marshalltown are all 2-4 in Iowa Alliance North play, all 3 games back. Waterloo East at 10-8, Fort Dodge at 10-10, Marshalltown at 4-14. We'll take another 3-minute timeout, come back and get you today's starting lineups for Game 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Baseball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ. Bulldogs at Des Moines North. Let's get you the Game 1 starting lineups. First four, your visiting Bulldogs. Leading off and catching, Dalton Dowd. Batting second, the center fielder, Javen Rominger. Tucker Long will play second base and bat third. Carter Thompson at shortstop hits cleanup. Tanner Shark in right field batting fifth. Braylon Griffiths will pitch and bat sixth. Jared Mitchell, the first baseman, hitting seventh. Kason Palm at third base batting eighth. And batting ninth is the left fielder, Luke Gravy. As for the Des Moines North Polar Bears, leading off the pitching, Mason Straight. Batting second, the left fielder, Jonah O'Neill. Dupree Whitney at first base bats third, and Tegan O'Brien in center field hits cleanup. Kyle Pierce at shortstop batting fifth. Victor Jimenez, the third baseman, bats sixth. Talon Feldman is at second base. He hits seventh. Batting eighth is the catcher, Ian Schaefer, and batting ninth is the right fielder, A.J. Guthrie. Mason Straight, the right-hander, on the mound as we get ready for baseball. Making his fifth appearance, his second start, he is 0-2. Best ERA on the team. Ottumwa wearing the gunmetal gray jerseys, red lettering Ottumwa across the front, trimmed in white, red numbers trimmed in white front and back, white trim on the collar, white and red trim on the sleeves, white pants with a red stripe, and the red caps. North in black jerseys with white trim. White lettering North trimmed in pink on the front, white numbers trimmed in pink front and back. Some green and white trim on the sleeves of those black jerseys, white pants, and green caps with the white end for North on the logo. Mason Straight is a senior. The defense behind him, Jonah O'Neill in left, Tegan O'Brien in center, A.J. Guthrie in right, Victor Jimenez at third, Kyle Pierce at short, Talon Feldman at second, Dupree Whitney at first, and Ian Schaefer behind the plate. Dalton Dowd will lead it off for Ottumwa, followed by Javen Rominger and Tucker Long. Dowd hitting .424, couple doubles, couple triples, 7 runs batted in. We're ready to go here in the capital city on the north side. Righty to lefty, first pitch of the ball game is grounded slowly back to the mound, bobbled by Straight, bobbled again, picks it up. He will not be able to make the play in time, just could not pick it up. And Dowd will reach on a leadoff error. Our first pitch came in at 3:29.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, center fielder number 1, Javen Rominger.
Javen Rominger, the batter. Junior hitting .298, a home run, 13 driven in. That home run came in Fort Dodge last week. Dowd, I believe we got a courtesy runner out there. There's a ground ball left side, fielded by the shortstop Pierce. Only play is to first, and it's not in time, and it sails high. Both runners will advance as Whitney, the first baseman, had to run and retrieve it up against the fence. It's going to be an infield hit. I believe Kobe Chantalavan is running at second, I think, for Dowd, the catcher. And I believe he was running on the pitch. The shortstop Pierce looked at second, had no play there. The throw to first would have been late. And it was high, so we're going to go with a hit and an error there. And here is Tucker Long, and his batting average is getting silly. A .491 batting average is 15 RBI. And the first pitch is fouled, 0-1. 77 degrees under partly sunny skies here in the capital city. And a northwest wind at 11 miles an hour. That's blowing out to right center. That pitch lifted in the air to center. O'Brien is going back, reaches up, makes the catch falling down. Both runners tag. They're going to try to send the second runner all the way home. Here's a throw to the plate. It is not in time. That is a 2-run sacrifice fly as both Chantalavan and Rominger score, and it's 2-0 Ottumwa. And Long will pick up RBIs 16 and 17. Well, now nobody on. Here's Carter Thompson, who's got that batting average all the way up to .333 with 14 driven in. Pitch comes in high, ball 1. You can hear the wind pick it up a little bit. Maybe you hear it in the microphone. Here's the 1-0. Up and away, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes to the Bulldog shortstop, Carter Thompson. Pitch on the way. Strike on the outside corner, 2-1. 2-0 Ottumwa quickly here in the top of the first at Des Moines North. The line by Straight in the 2-1. Slow chopper foul at the plate, and the count is even 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Straight winds and delivers, and it's way outside, 3-2. One of the challenges for Ottumwa today, in this game one at least, is that Mason Straight is not a hard thrower. And sometimes that's an adjustment if you're used to more fastball. There's a ball that's lined into left field for a base hit. 3-2 pitch up in the zone, and Carter tags it for Ottumwa's second hit of the inning. He's at first with one out, and the batter, Tanner Shark. Good to see Tanner back in the lineup after he fouled the ball off his foot Wednesday in Fort Dodge. He missed the Thursday doubleheader against East. Tanner comes in. He's got the average over 200, up to 206. He's driven in 5. Thompson at first. He's got 6 steals and 6 tries. Runner goes. Pitch is a strike. Throw down to second is not in time. Carter with his 7th steal. 0-1 to Shark. Again, North has a nice baseball diamond here. A lot of foul territory behind the plate and between the dugouts and the baselines. It tapers off down into the corners. 335 to center, 323 to left, 320 down the right field line. Pitch down and in, gets away from the catcher Schaefer, and down to third on the wild pitch goes Thompson. Count is 1-1 on Shark. Dowd reached on an error. Rominger an infield hit. Then a ball thrown away on the play, put runners at second and third. Tucker Long flew out to center for a sacrifice fly. The center fielder, O'Brien, made a leaping catch and fell down, and that allowed both runners to score. Thompson singled. Now, Shark fouls off a breaking ball. Count goes to 1-2. We're 100%. I was pretty sure it was a foul ball. Thompson came home as the ball got away. Now he goes back to third. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Shark. Mason straight leans in to get the sign. The right-hander sets. And a throw to third. Not in time as Thompson gets back. Victor Jimenez, the third baseman, was even with the bag, a few steps off the line. They were trying to get Thompson to sneak too far down the line, but Carter got back. Still 1-2. Righty to lefty, the kick and the pitch. Little blooper behind third. That'll land just fair and trickle into foul territory. Bloop single for Shark. Jimenez gets it back in. Thompson scores, and it is 3-0. For Tanner, that's RBI number 6. That'll keep the batting average going up. It'll look like a line drive on the stat sheet. And here's Braylon Griffiths, who's pitching today, pitching for the first time this season. At the plate, hitting .261. He's driven in 7, and his average has been on the rise. First pitch, a strike on the outside corner, 0-1 to Braylon. Throw to first, and Shark back in, standing up. Three nothing at Ottumwa, 1 out, 1 on here in the top of the first inning at Des Moines North. Runner goes. Pitch way outside, got all the way to the backstop. Shark will turn at second and keep going to third. So that'll be a stolen base for Shark. That is his 5th of the year. Then he goes to third on the wild pitch. Counts even at 1-1 to Griffiths. Braylon looking for his 8th RBI of the year. That pitch upstairs, and the count 2-1. Bright sunshine on the field here at Des Moines North. A lot of big puffy clouds in the sky. Just a beautiful afternoon. Here's the 2-1. Big breaking ball stayed high, 3-1. Jared Mitchell on deck. Three balls and a strike. Sluggers count for Griffiths. The pitch. Popped it back out of play. That's going to be right over our heads. Count fills at 3-2. As we mentioned in the pregame show, if you're watching on the live video stream, this might be a new angle for a Des Moines North game. We're up at the top of their bleachers behind home plate, trying to give you a better view. What I didn't realize until just now is that we're more likely to have a foul ball land in our vicinity. Don't worry, Annie can catch it. She's good. Crossing her fingers over there. Wind picks up again here in North. 3-2, and the payoff to Braylon. Outside ball 4. First walk of the inning. Runners on the corners for Jared Mitchell. Jared hitting .234. He's driven in 5.
The first baseman, number 15, Jared Mitchell.
So Jared will dig in with runners on the corners. Griffiths at first. 11 steals. He's third on the team, and he's running, and the pitch a little bit high. They'll just throw it back to the mound, and Braylon will steal second. Give him 12 steals now. 1-0 to the big right-handed hitter, Jared Mitchell. Third baseman Jimenez is in on the edge of the grass as that pitch is a bit off the plate outside, 2-0. You know, like I said, Straight is not a hard thrower, but, you know, for the most part, he's either hit the corners or been just off. He's not missing way off all the time. As the 2-0 pitch popped up right around the plate, behind the plate. Schaefer headed back. That ball is going to be right up against the fence and unplayable. 2-1 to Jared Mitchell. Two balls and a strike. if that wind isn't overwhelming in the microphone. Kind of sounds like it to me. That pitch up and away, 3-1. Case and Palm, the third baseman, on deck. The 3-1 to Jarrett. Popped it up right side of the infield. The first baseman straight calling for it into foul territory, makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So here is Case and Palm with runners at second and third and 2 down. Ottumwa leading 3-0 here in the first.
The third baseman,
Palm hitting 156. He does have 6 runs batted in. Shark at third, Griffiths at second, 2 down in the pitch. And that's popped up behind the plate. That's coming back towards the bleachers. It'll land a few rows below us. Count is 0-1. Darn it, Andy, I left the fishing net in the other car. I have it. I was going to bring it. I was going to do a full-on Harry Carey, and I forgot it. 0-1 to Palm, the pitch. That's lined into right center field, and that is going to be over the head of the right fielder, Guthrie, and that'll score 2. And Kaysen's going to run for a while. He's around second, on his way to third. The relay throw will not be made. It's a stand-up triple for Case and Palm, and Ottumwa leads at 5-0. Guthrie nearly got there.
The left fielder, number 25.
Palm increases his RBI total to 8. But the wind is blowing out that way, and in the end, it was just over his head. So here's Luke Gravy. It's the second game this year where he's gotten to bat. He's 0 for 3 on the season, and he takes a strike, 0-1. Gravy has drawn a walk. That was a bases-loaded walk against East. He drove in a run, so he's got an RBI. Chance of driving another one here if he can connect with one. The 0-1. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gravy, the 9th man to bat in the inning. Bulldogs batting around here in the opening frame, leading 5-0. Three of the runs unearned, as the 1-1 is on the outside corner, strike 2. Mason Straight's hitting his spots here in the first inning. He's, obviously giving up some runs, and Ottumwa's hitting us some good luck in this inning, too. Swing and a foul as Gravy just stays alive at 1-2. Think about the luck. The hit by Shark just blooped over third out of the reach of Jimenez by a couple of feet and landing just inside the chalk. Again, not taking anything away from Tanner. He made contact on an outside pitch. Now the 1-2. Way outside all the way to the backstop. Coming home is Palm, and that'll make it 6-0 Ottumwa. That gets Ottumwa with a run, but it does take away the RBI opportunity for Gravy. Count evens at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 6 runs on 4 hits in the inning for Ottumwa. That pitch high, 3-2. Dowd on deck if the inning continues. Straight from the windup. 3-2 to Gravy. The payoff pitch. Swing and a missed, strike 3. It's out of the glove of Schaefer. He'll have to throw down to first to complete the putout. He does, and the side is retired. Ottumwa gets 6 runs on 4 hits. There were 2 errors and nobody left after half an inning. The Bulldogs 6, the Polar Bears coming to bat on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Cassandra Brewer, clerical lead at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. If you're looking for a local provider to handle you and your family's healthcare needs, consider Mercy One Ottumwa. From pediatrics to geriatrics and everything in between, we are here for you year-round to assist you in your healthcare needs. We also offer our quick care walk-in clinic with no appointment necessary, open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4:30. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the second inning, Ottumwa with 6 on the board in the top of the first here at Des Moines North. And now Braylon Griffiths will take the mound for the first time this season. A year ago, he made 2 pitching appearances, both in relief. He was 1-0, had an ERA of 10.50, threw an inning and a third. Only allowed 1 hit, but he gave up 5 runs, 2 earned. He walked 5, hit a batter, and struck out 2. That was last year. This is his first pitching appearance of 2023. The defense behind him, Luke Gravy in left, Javen Rominger in center, Tanner Shark in right, Kason Palm at third, Carter Thompson at short, Tucker Long at second, Jared Mitchell at first, and Dalton Dowd behind the plate. The top 3 in the Des Moines North order: Mason Straight, Jonah O'Neill, and Dupree Whitney. Straight, hitting an even 200.
Mason Straight.
5 hits on the year, all singles. The wind by Braylon in the pitch in the dirt, ball 1. The 1-0 from Braylon. Popped up, left side foul. Dowd trying to find it. He took a circuitous route to get there, and he can't quite get there. The ball drops untouched. And the count even at a ball and a strike. That's a tough one. Straight up behind the plate. He was kind of drifting towards the north dugout third base side, and Dowd, trying to find it, turned first base side initially. Had to go in a circle to get there, and came up about a half a step short. Count even at a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1. Hit in the air, foul off to the right, out of play. Look out, Ottumwa softball team, who are just arriving for their game. It lands near the Bulldogs softball players. You know, they've got the softball diamond right next to the baseball diamond here at North. Count 1-2 to Straight. And that pitch popped in the air, foul to the left. That'll get out of play. And we stay at 1-2. First base dugout of the softball diamond, the first base dugout of the baseball diamond are back-to-back to each other basically here. And there's a pop-up foul again to the left and again out of play. And I hope they've got a good supply of baseballs in the dugout, because Mason Straight keeps fouling them out of play. Of course, they go retrieve those and bring them back, but a lot of pop fouls in this first at-bat of the first inning. And there's a ground ball slowly to short. Charging is Thompson. He's going to have to throw on the run. He won't have a throw at all. It's an infield hit for Straight. And the Polar Bears have the leadoff man on. That'll bring up the left fielder, Jonah O'Neill. And he's having a pretty decent season at the plate. The sophomore hitting .333. He's got a home run and 2 driven in. So to this point, this has been their best hitter. Mason Straight at first does have a steal, as that pitch is outside, ball 1. 6-0 Ottumwa, bottom of the first inning. North with the leadoff man on. Griffiths from the stretch, and the pitch is high, 2-0. Yeah, Ottumwa softball plays North at 5 o'clock, so they'll be going on during our broadcast. We'll try to peek over and keep you updated. Now the 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike as Griffiths pumps a fastball right by Jonah O'Neill. Two balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Strike at the knees, 2-2. Looking to my right, seeing the Ottumwa softball team arrive for their doubleheader, which will start in a little over an hour. We'll have the softball broadcast for you coming up on Wednesday, as the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. There's out number 1. First strikeout for Griffiths, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. That brings up the first baseman, Dupree Whitney.
The first baseman, number 12, Dupree Whitney.
He's hitting .211. He's driven in a pair. We will have softball at home versus Marshalltown on Wednesday. Pitch up high to Whitney, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Mason Straight at first. He had a leadoff infield single. That pitch, a strike at the letters to Whitney, and the count even at a ball and a strike. One and one to Whitney, and there's a fastball in there for a strike, 1-2. Whitney, big, powerfully built right-handed batter. 1 on, 1 out, the 1-2. Little looper to the right side, couple hops to the first baseman, Jared Mitchell. He'll step on the bag for out number 2. Straight advances to second. And that brings up the center fielder, Tegan O'Brien. The junior batting .250. He's got a double and a couple of runs batted in.
Now batting for your Polar Bears center fielder, number 24, Tegan O'Brien.
That first inning for Ottumwa might have been even bigger had O'Brien not made a leaping catch in center field off the drive off the bat of Tucker Long. Long did get 2 RBI on the play as O'Brien fell down, but if he doesn't make the catch, don't know when North would have gotten that third out. First pitch misses to O'Brien, ball 1. Righty to righty. That pitch lifted to center, shallow, and it's going to drop for a base hit. They're waving straight around third on the way home. Here's Romiger's throw to the plate. It is not in time. Heading down to second. The throw to second, the tag, not in time. As O'Brien with an RBI single, and North is on the board at 6-1. And O'Brien to second on the throw home.
Shortstop number 23, Kyle Pierce.
That brings up Kyle Pierce, the shortstop. Just a freshman. He's hitting .200. And he takes the ball 1-0. Mason straight with an infield hit. A strikeout to O'Neill. A ground out by Whitney, move the runner to second. As a swing and a miss here by Pierce makes it 1-1. Then O'Brien, a soft single to center to drive in straight, and North is on the board in the first inning. Ottumwa leading 6-1. And a step up. Now they've got the runner caught between second and third. Griffiths running him back to second. The throw, not in time, as Griffiths maybe just a little too tardy on getting that throw to second. He did the right thing initially. He's walking right towards the runner. Make him commit one way or the other, but O'Brien kept sneaking a little closer to second, and when he finally made his move, Griffith's throw just not quite in time. Now he steps off again as O'Brien's getting a big lead out there. O'Brien has 1 steal on the year. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch to Pierce. Letter high strike, 1-2. Well, there's a lot of enthusiasm in that North dugout. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is over. Second strikeout for Griffiths, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. North gets a run on 2 hits. They leave 1 after an inning. Bulldogs 6, Polar Bears 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the second inning, Ottumwa 6, Des Moines North 1. Game 1 of our baseball doubleheader this afternoon. Bulldog Baseball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home on the corner of Penn and Jeff in Ottumwa. By Bridge City Realty, your Ottumwa and surrounding area real estate pros for buying or selling property. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's trusted experts. And by Graphics Masters on Albee Road in Ottumwa, across from the BP. Contact them for all your window or auto signage, vinyl decals, wall sayings, custom apparel, and advertisement needs. Ottumwa sent all 9 batters to the plate in the first inning, so they'll do the top of the order to start the second inning. Dalton Dowd reached on an error to start the game, and he scored on the Tucker Long 2 RBI sac fly. Mason Straight winds in his first pitch of the second inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1. No balls and a strike to the left-handed batting Dowd. The next offering, high and outside, 1-1. One ball, one strike. That pitch hit high in the air to right. The wind might catch it. Guthrie tried to shield his eyes. It's over his head. And the center fielder O'Brien backs it up. Dowd pulls into second with a leadoff double. Tough play out there for A.J. Guthrie, fighting the wind and the sun. And Dowd will again get a courtesy runner. That'll be Kobe Chantalivon again. Chantalivon scored the run after Dowd reached on the air in the first inning. David Rominger had an infield hit and scored a run in the first inning. First pitch way outside, ball 1. 6-1 Ottumwa as the Bulldogs bat here in the top of the second. That pitch misses and the count 2-0 to Rominger. Straight stepped off, and he almost had Chantalivon going the wrong way. Kobe running back to second. The throw actually hit Kobe as he slid in. Second baseman Felden tripped over. Chantalivon fell down. He's up. He's okay. Still 2-0 to Jamin. And that pitch swung on and foul tipped it in the mid of the catcher Schaefer, 2-1. Two-one, fouled back to the screen, 2-2. Two and two to Rominger. Straight will step towards second and bluff Chantalivon back to the bag. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 1. Second strikeout for Mason Straight. And the batter Tucker Long, who hit a sacrifice fly, drove in 2 runs his first time up.
The second baseman, number 22, Tucker Long.
Runner at second and 1 out, and the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Some big news in baseball as Straight throws to second and Chantalivon back in. Some big news in Major League Baseball involving a local kid, Keaton Wynn, who pitched for Pekin High School. One of my favorite small-town schools. As this 1-0 is lined into center and unable to make the catch is O'Brien. It bounces past him. That's going to roll. That will score Chantalivon. Long will jog into second. It's an RBI, I think an RBI single for Long. He goes to second on the misplay. And it is 7-1.
The shortstop, number
And the batter
19,
Carter Thompson, who singled and scored his first time up. But Keaton Wynn, the former Pekin High standout, called up today by the San Francisco Giants. He's on a big league roster from small town Pekin High School all the way to the big leagues. And the Giants are in St. Louis right now, so about a 4-hour drive for his family to go see him play. First pitch to Carter Thompson, a strike 0-1. You know, Pekin is one of the schools that we carry on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network, and so we're all thrilled as we can be for Keaton Wynn. Breaking ball high to Thompson, 1-1. Long at second, one down, and there's a fly ball to shallow left, and that's going to drop for a bloop single in front of the left fielder O'Neill. Long had to wait to see if it would drop. He'll stop at third. Runners on the corners and one out, and the batter Tanner Shark, who had a bloop single and a run scored his first time up.
The right fielder, number 2, Tanner Shark.
7-1 Ottumwa, 1 out, 2 on here in the top of the second. Runner goes. Pitch is fouled at the plate, 0-1. Thompson would have had that base stolen. Actually, they weren't sure that well, I looked down to make the note of the foul ball in the scorecard. Now Thompson's out at second. Counts 0-1. Runner at third, 2 down, and the pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. I have to be honest, folks, I am not 100% sure what happened. Thompson ended up trying to get to second and was thrown out, so. And pitch is in there for a strike to Shark, counts 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch fouled off to the left and out of play. We'll do it again at 1-2. Tucker Long, the runner at third with 2 down. Dowd doubled to start the inning. As courtesy runner Chantalavon scored on the single by Long. Long now at third with 2 away. That pitch up and away, 2-2 to Shark. Straight comes set. The 2-2 pitch slips out of his hand, up and away, 3-2. Braylon Griffiths on deck of the inning continues. Three balls, 2 strikes. The payoff to Tanner. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is over. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Mason Strait. Ottumwa gets a run on 2 hits. There was an error. They leave one. Pardon me, a run on 3 hits. We go to the bottom of the second. Ottumwa up 7-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Leading off the bottom of the second for your
Bottom of the second inning, Ottumwa 7, Des Moines North 1. North will have 6, 7, and 8 to open the order. Victor Jimenez, Talon Feldman, and Ian Schaefer. Jimenez, a senior, batting 176. He's driven in a pair. First pitch, a strike, 0-1. Braylon Griffiths on the mound for his second inning of work through 21 pitches in the first inning. That pitch in the dirt, and the count even at a ball and a strike. Pitch swung on and missed, and the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 swing and a miss, strike 3 in the dirt, but the tag applied by Dowd. And that's out number 1, third strikeout for Griffiths, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. That brings up the second baseman, Talon Feldman.
Second baseman, number 21, Talon Feldman.
Feldman, a sophomore, appearing in just his third game. 0 for 4 on the season. And there's a strike, 0-1. Braylon working quickly, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Soft liner, 1 hopper, backhand and knocked down by Thompson. Picks it up, fires to first in time for out number 2. That was a sinking liner off the bat of Feldman. 1 hop to the backhand side of Thompson in the hole. He was able to knock it down, keep it in front of him, and make the play. 2 down for the catcher, Ian Schaefer.
Standing in, the catcher number 5, Ian Schaefer.
Schaefer, a freshman, still looking for his first hit on the season. Has drawn a couple of walks, takes a strike here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on in the second inning for North. Ottumwa leading 7-1. Now the 0-1. Down and in, 1 ball, 1 strike. The wind and the pitch. Ooh, came in and hit him in the arm. That one got away from Griffiths, and a 2-out base runner for North will bring up their number 9 hitter, A.J. Guthrie, the right fielder. Guthrie is sophomore. 1 hit and a walk so far on the season.
To the dish, the right fielder, number 13, A.J. Guthrie.
Runner at first and 2 down for North. Here in the bottom of the second. And the pitch outside, ball 1. Braylon from the stretch, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Count even at a ball and a strike. The 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to the sophomore right fielder, A.J. Guthrie. Braylon, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is over. Another strikeout for Griffiths, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. No runs, no hits, 1 left after 2. Dogs 7, Polar Bears 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the third inning, Ottumwa 7, Des Moines North 1. Bulldog Baseball brought to you by Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from friendly car hops. Cruise on over to Sonic, North 63 next to Walgreens, for the ultimate Sonic experience. By William Penn University, the place to widen your potential. Daytime, online, and evening classes begin every 8 weeks. Visit wmpenn.edu for more information. And by Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Bulldogs here in the top of the third. Braylon Griffiths, Jared Mitchell, and Kaysen Palm.
Bulldogs, the pitcher, number 29, Braylon Griffiths.
Ottumwa 6 runs in the first, 1 in the second. North got a run in the first. Ottumwa leading 7-1. Griffiths walked and scored his first time up. First pitch here. Breaking ball just missed outside, 1-0. That pitch outside, and the count 2-0 on Griffiths. Mason straight 53 pitches through the first 2 innings. And the right-hander is 2-0 to Braylon. Hit high in the air, shallow left, and over is the shortstop, and he cannot make the play. Pierce unable to come up with it in shallow left field down the line. And Griffiths reaches on the air. That'll bring up the first baseman, Jared Mitchell, who fouled out his first time up.
First baseman, number 15, Jared Mitchell.
First pitch, popped it up on the infield, and the pitcher straight makes the catch for out number 1. Batter Kaysen Palm, who tripled to drive in 2 runs and scored a run his first time up. 1 on, 1 out. Runner goes. Pitch is outside. The throw down to second, not in time. One ball, no strikes to Kaysen Palm. Now with the runner at second and 1 out. The pitch. Strike on the outside corner, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to the Bulldog third baseman. Runner goes and stops, and Straight will step off and bluff him back to second. Count still 1-1 to Palm. Pitch. Low and away, 2-1. Seven runs, 7 hits, no errors for Ottumwa. 1 run, 2 hits, and 3 errors for North. 2-1. Runner goes, pitch is high. Throw down to third, not in time. Balls and a strike to Palm now with the runner at third and only 1 out. And the third baseman, Jimenez, is playing everybody in on the edge of the grass as there's a foul off to the right. Out of play near the concession stand. Count is full, 3-2. 2, a ground ball to short, big hop to Pierce. Throw to first is in time, a good stretch by Whitney for out number 2. That does score the run. And Ottumwa leads at 8-1. That was a courtesy runner for Griffiths out there. I was trying to pick up the number, and I finally figured it out. That was Curtis Mull. So I assume Mull was in there.
Luke Gravy.
So 2 out, nobody on for Luke Gravy, who struck out his first time up. Pitch up and in, ball 1. Kason Palm just picked up his 7th RBI. That pitch misses in the count, 2-0 to Gravy. 8-1 Ottumwa now here in the top of the 3rd. The 2-0. High, 3-0. Top of the order, Dalton Dowd on deck. Three balls, no strikes. The wind by Straight and the pitch. And a foul back, just over our heads. Count is 3-1 on Gravy. Straight's 3-1. Hard ground ball off the glove on the short hop of the shortstop Pierce, and Gravy's safe at first. That'll bring up Dalton Dowd with a runner at first and 2 down. I suppose that goes in the book as an error, although they put a hit on the board. I'll give him a hit. I'll give Luke Gravy his first hit of the season. Hard hit to the left of Pierce. He tried to play the short hop, and it kicked off the tip of his glove and bounded away. Off the bat, I thought it was going to be a hit. So we'll give Luke his first hit of the season. He's running. Pitches down and in, went all the way to the backstop. Gravy just realized that he stopped at second. Now he's racing for third, and he'll get there without a throw. So Gravy with his 18th stolen base of the year. And goes to third on the wild pitch. So he's in scoring position for Dowd with 2 down. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. In the dirt, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes to Dowd. The pitch stayed high, 3-0. Javen Rominger on deck. Straight from the stretch with the runner at third and 2 down. The 3-0 to Dowd, way high and outside, ball 4. Second walk issued by Straight. That'll bring up Rominger. Dowd will be replaced again by Chantalavan. Dalton's been on base all 3 times, all 3 innings. Rominger has singled and scored and struck out 1 for 2. But before he bats, we get a visit to the mound as North is going to try to calm down its pitcher, Mason Straight. Bulldogs with 6 in the first, a single run in the second, a single run so far here in the third, but they do have runners on the corners and 2 down with Rominger at the plate. Gravy at third, Chantalavan at first.
The center fielder, number 1, Javen Rominger.
And Rominger will dig in. Straight from the stretch. He'll throw to first and chase Chantalavan back on a dive. Right-hander comes set. Another throw to first, and this time Kobe back in standing up. Ottumwa had a run on the board, 2 outs, nobody on. Gravy hit a single, stole second, went to third on a wild pitch. And then Dowd walked. Pitches outside to Rominger, ball 1. Straight's pitch, runner going. Swing and a miss. Ball was dropped by the catcher Schaefer. Gentalaban steals second. Kobe, that's his 5th steal of the year. 1-1 to Rominger. Now 2 in scoring position with 2 down. The 1-1. Sky to center. Coming in is O'Neill, still coming in, racing in, and that's going to drop. The wind blew it all the way to shallow right center. 2-run score. Ball was in the air so long, Rominger cruises into second, and it is 10-1. Off the bat, that looked like a routine fly to center, but the wind just grabbed it and kept pushing it over towards right center and away from O'Brien out there as hard as he could run.
The second baseman, number
Couldn't get there.
Tucker Long.
So here's Tucker Long, who's got a sacrifice fly and a single. He's driven in 3. Runner goes. Pitch was behind the batter and coming around trying to score, and scoring standing up is Rominger. It's 11-1. So Javen steals third and then comes home on the wild pitch. 11-1 the score. One and 0 the count to Long now with nobody on base. The pitch. Inside 2-0. Two balls, no strikes to the Bulldogs' second baseman. The pitch. Inside corner, strike 2-1. Eleven to 1 the score here in the top of the third. The 2-1. Sky to center, shallow. Actually, this is on the infield. The shortstop Pierce near the bag at second makes the catch. And the side is retired. Ottumwa gets 4 runs on 2 hits. There was an error and a man left. Nobody left to go to the bottom of the third. Ottumwa leading 11-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
First pitch of the bottom of the 4th inning. The Mason straight is hit high in the air to shallow center, and it is caught by the second baseman Tucker Long just in front of Javen Rominger, the center fielder. They avoid a collision. And the catch is made for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out for Braylon Griffiths here in the third. Mason Straight had singled and scored in the first inning. He's retired here. Now the batter, Jonah O'Neill, who struck out his first time up. Pitch upstairs, this time ball 1. Bulldogs up 11-1 now here in the bottom of the third. As the 1-0 is high, 2-0. Bulldog baseball. Brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and surrounding areas. Swing and a miss. And the count to O'Neill is 2-1. The next pitch, swing and a miss, and we're even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to O'Neill, the left fielder. The pitch. Swing and a foul back, and we'll do it again at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the third for North. Ottumwa leading 11-1. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that is out number 2. Strikeout number 5 for Braylon Griffiths. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. That'll bring up Dupree Whitney, who grounded to first base his first time up.
Standing in for North, first baseman number 12, Dupree Whitney.
The wind and the pitch from Braylon. Inside, ball one. The 1-0 catches the plate, and the count even at a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pop foul back over our heads, out of play. And the count goes to 1-2. Two out, nobody on. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. Griffiths winds, the 2-2 pitch. Pop foul back over our heads again. Almost in the same spot as the last one. Still 2-2. Right-hander to right-hander, the 2-2. Skied in the air, shallow left, back into foul territory. The third baseman, Palm, makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 bottom of the third for Griffiths. We go to the fourth. Bulldogs up 11-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Hey, it's Sam here, your Lisco sales rep. Summertime weather is just around the corner, so you know the drill. Construction is in full swing, and we have limited time to get your order on the list for this year. As you're prioritizing your goals for 2022, let's make you the priority. We can chat details about what would make your home or business data connection the most successful. To add or update your services, call me, Samantha Knoll, for your Lisco sales and account management. 641-209-5400, 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the fourth inning, Ottumwa 11, Des Moines North 1. Game one of our afternoon doubleheader here in the capital city. 4, 5, and 6 to up for the Dogs. Thompson, Shark, and Griffiths. Carter Thompson 2 for 2, a couple of singles. Takes a breaking ball strike from Mason straight 0-1. Straight through 3 innings. Has struck out 3 and walked 2. His 0-1 to Carter. Ground ball fair and stabbed by the third baseman Jimenez. Long throw across is offline, and Thompson safe at first. It's a nice fielding play by Victor Jimenez, but the throw pulled Dupree Whitney off the bag. That'll be the 5th error committed by North. Here's Tanner Shark. RBI single, stolen base, and a run in the first inning, struck out in the second. Thompson running. Pitch comes in and it hits Shark. And Tanner is down in the dirt. Mason straight the pitcher in to check on him. Tanner's still down in the batter's box. The North trainer coming out to check on him, and boy, this is not what Tanner needed. He was down at the plate last Wednesday after fouling a ball off his foot. That pitch came in and hit him. Certainly not what Mason Straight meant to do, and he's obviously concerned. His catcher, Schaefer, will kind of walk back to the mound with him as Tanner now sits up. That might have gotten him on the right knee, his front knee. But Ottumwa just having trouble keeping outfielders healthy this season. If I remember right, when Shark got hurt last week when we were in Fort Dodge, or maybe it was the next one. I thought there was a point where we ended up with Dalton Dowd in the outfield. Tanner is going to get up and walk down to first, so he's going to try to stay in the game. Actually, yeah, that was against Des Moines East. Yeah, Luke Reinhardt got hurt diving for a ball, and Dowd had to go and play right field in that game. And now Shark will check out, and Luke Reinhardt is in to run for him.
Now batting for Ottumwa, the pitcher, number 29, Braden Griffiths.
So Reinhardt now at first, Thompson at second. Braylon Griffiths has walked and reached on an error. Ball was in the dirt, ball one. Thompson and Reinhardt thought about advancing, but it was picked up quickly by Schaefer, and the runners hold. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, way outside, all the way to the backstop, and that will advance runners to second and third. Two 2-0 to Braylon now, and a chance to drive in a pair. Second and third, nobody out. Bulldogs ahead 11-1. The 2-0. Came in high 3-0. Jared Mitchell on deck. Three balls, no strikes. The pitch from Straight. Down low, ball 4. Second time Griffiths has walked. Third walk issued by Straight. And the batter will be Jared Mitchell, who's twice popped out to the pitcher. And we will again see Curtis Mull run for Griffiths, courtesy runner at first. So Thompson at third, Reinhardt at second, Mull at first, and here's Mitchell. First pitch, up and in, ball 1. Sun had gone behind a cloud, now it peeks back out. Corner infielders in for North, middle infielders at double play depth. The 1-0, outside 2-0. 88 pitches now for Mason Straight. Here with nobody out and the bases loaded in the top of the 4th. The 2-0. High and tight 3-0. No place to put him. A dog at every baseball. Four would mean a run. Three balls, no strikes. The pitch, Mitchell taking all the way. It's in there for a strike, 3-1. Sluggers count for the big right-handed hitter, Jared Mitchell. The pitch, low and away, ball 4. Mitchell gets an RBI the easy way. Thompson will score. Reinhardt at third, Mull to second. It is 12-1. Now prompt a visit to the mound, and that's going to be it for Mason Straight. It's called to the bullpen for North. We'll tell you about the new pitcher after this. 30 seconds and we're back on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
The new Des Moines North pitcher is Talon Feldman, right-handed sophomore, appearing in his third game. He has an inning and 2/3 pitched. He's allowed 5 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 2 hit batters, no strikeouts. Opponents hitting .417 against him. Mason Straight has gone from the mound to right field, and Tegan O'Brien has gone from center field to second base to replace Feldman. Ottumwa has the bases loaded, nobody out, a run home here in the top of the fourth. They lead 12-1. Bulldogs already lead by 11. If they lead by 15 or more at the end of this fourth inning, the game would end. 15 runs after 4, then 10 after 5 is the run rule. Ottumwa already with 12 on the board, 3 on base. Need to get to 16 runs right now to have a chance of ending this game in 4 innings, and the Bulldogs in position perhaps to do that. Mason Straight threw 91 pitches. He threw 3 innings plus 4 batters here in the fourth. He walked 4, he struck out 3, hit a batter, gave up 9 hits. He's been charged with 12 runs, and he's responsible for the 3 runs on base. However, 8 of those 12 runs have been unearned. And honestly, I don't feel like Straight pitched all that poorly. He had 3 strikeouts. He was hitting his spots. He had Ottumwa hitters off balance at times. Now Feldman will face Case and Palm, who has a 2-run triple and an RBI groundout. He's driven in 3. First pitch, a slow breaking ball, caught the inside corner, 0-1. Reinhardt at third, Mull at second, Jared Mitchell at first. The 0-1. Ground ball, fair down the third base line. It skips over the bag. That should score 2. Home is Reinhardt. Coming home is Mull. To third is Mitchell. Pulling into second with a 2-run double is Palm. It is 14-1. Case and Palm with a 5 RBI day so far. Runners at second and third, and the batter Luke Gravy, who's 1 for 2 with a single, a stolen base, and a run. First pitch stays high, ball 1. One ball, no strikes to Gravy. The kick and the pitch. In the dirt. Good job by Ian Schaefer to knock it down. Count is 2-0. (14-1) Ottumwa, and the 2 runs to make that 15-run margin are on second and third right now with nobody out. Against the top of the inning, game wouldn't end in this half inning. That pitch sailed inside and hit Gravy in the back. Didn't have much velocity to it. So he'll take first. Bases are loaded. Top of the order, Dalton Dowd. Dowd has reached on an error, doubled, and walked.
The catcher, number 18, Dalton Dowd.
Bases loaded, still nobody out. First pitch. Driven, but foul off to the right into the corner. And the count is 0-1 to Dowd. Dalton tried to wait back on that slow breaking ball, hit it hard, but just couldn't wait long enough. Now the 0-1. Sails outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. You now have Jared Mitchell at third, Case and Palm at second, Luke Gravy at first. 3 runs home in the inning. 14-1 on the scoreboard. The 1-1. That's hit high in the air to right. Guthrie shielding his eyes. It's shallow. He's racing in. Out is the second baseman O'Brien. He can't make the catch. Everybody's going to advance 90 feet. And it is 15-1.
Center field.
Mitchell scores. Palm to third. Gravy to second. Dowd at first. We'll get a courtesy runner for him. That'll once again be Chentalivan. And the batter is Rominger, the 8th man to bat in the inning. Bases loaded, still nobody out. First pitch. Swing and a foul at the plate, 0-1. believe that will go in the book as an error. So no RBI for Dowd. 0-1 to Javen. 2 for 3 with a single and a double. The 0-1. That's skied to center. Straight went back a few steps. Now over to his left. Makes the catch. 2 runners tag. Scoring is palmed. Third is Gravy. There's 1 out. Sacrifice fly for Javen. Third RBI of the game, and it is 16-1.
22, Tucker Long.
Gentalavan stayed at first, so runners on the corners. Running is Gentalavan, got a great jump. That pitch is skied to center, though. Gravy's going to tag, straight drifting back, makes the catch, 2 down. Gravy will score it 17-1. Another sac fly. Tucker Long's second sac fly of the game.
The shortstop, number 19.
And the batter is Carter Thompson. Carter's 2 for 3, 2 singles. He reached on an error to start this inning. First pitch, in there for a strike, 0-1. (17-1) the score. Runner at first and 2 down. Top of the 4th, and the 0-1. Inside gets away, and Gentalavan will jog down to second on the wild pitch. Count even at a ball and a strike to Thompson. One and one the count. Feldman's pitch on the outside corner, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes to Thompson. Gentalavan at second, 2 down, top 4. Ottumwa leading 17-1. Couple of looks at second by Feldman, and the pitch. In the dirt, gets away from Schaefer. Gentalavan races to third. He's there ahead of the throw. Another wild pitch. Runner at third with 2 down for Thompson, who now has a 2-2 count. Two and 2 to Carter. Feldman's pitch. Driven to left over towards the line. That will be almost caught. A diving attempt by O'Neill, and he couldn't quite hang on. That was almost the play of the day. It's a base hit for Thompson. The run scores, and it's 18-1. And that'll bring up Luke Reinhardt, who came into the game earlier this inning to pinch run for Tanner Shark after Tanner had been hit by a pitch. Luke's still looking for his first hit of the year. And there's a drive foul down the left field line, 0-1. For Luke, this is only his 10th at-bat. He's drawn a couple walks. He scored a couple runs. No balls in a strike here. A throw to first, and Thompson back standing up. Long pause by Feldman in the 0-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bulldogs 3 outs away in the bottom half of the inning from ending this game in 4 innings now. As the 1-1 sails in and hits Reinhardt in the back. So that'll get another at-bat for the pitcher Braylon Griffiths, who has walked twice and reached on an error.
The pitcher number 29, Braylon Griffiths.
Bulldogs have scored 7 in this inning. 5 of them unearned. Braylon, the 12th man to bat in the inning. (18-1) the score. First and second, 2 out. And the pitch. Sails behind Braylon, who steps forward to get out of the way. Ball 1. Want to know the count? The next offering. Upstairs, 2-0. Wind's picked up again here at Des Moines North, pretty breezy. As the 2-0 pitch is low and away, 3-0. Jared Mitchell on deck. Three balls, no strikes. First and second, 2 down. The pitch from Feldman. One hop grounder to Pierce at short. The throw to first is in time, and the side is retired. Ottumwa gets 7 runs on 2 hits. There were 2 errors and 2 left on base. Go to the bottom of the 4th, 3 outs away from a Game 1 win. 18-1 Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Ottumwa leading 18-1, Bulldog baseball. Brought to you by Family First Chiropractic, West 2nd Street, Ottumwa, delivering an elevated level of holistic care for the entire family, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure their clients receive the best results as fast as possible.
Bulldogs, number 24, Camden Corman.
By Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, your premium broadband provider now in Wapello County. Go to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com to purchase fiber internet at your home. And by Mike, the team at Mike's Pizza, Ottumwa's favorite place to eat. New pitcher for Ottumwa. Bulldogs will go with Camden Cormany to close this one out. First batter he will face is Tegan O'Brien. And his first pitch is swung on and missed 0-1. O'Brien had an RBI single in the first inning. That's the lone North run. Cormany, the right-hander from the stretch, even with no one on base. The 0-1. Line, but foul, third base side 0-2. Cormany making his second appearance. He's got a win. 1-0, 2 innings pitched. 2 runs allowed, 4 hits. 1 walk, 1 hit batter, 2 strikeouts. That pitch outside 1-2. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike three for out number one. First strikeout for Cormany, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Thought I heard them. I'm totally sure who's batting here as this pitch is swung and a miss. It is a pinch hitter.
Number 2, Softy, hitting for your Polar Bears.
The 0-1 swung on a miss, strike two. Pitch swung on a miss, strike three. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Going on 3 pitches for out number two.
Stand again for your Polar Bears, number 39, Jake Miller.
Now Jake Miller will pinch hit for Victor Jimenez. I am not sure who, it was number 2 in the batter's box. We don't have a 2 on our roster, but it was a 3-pitch strikeout. There's another strikeout for Griffiths, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance. Jake Miller we do recognize. A sophomore. The 1-0, down and in 2-0. Miller getting his 4th at-bat of the season, doesn't have a hit yet. Here's the 2-0. Inside corner strike 2-1. That pitch in there for a strike. The count even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Cormany trying to wrap up a Game 1 win. The pitch on the outside corner called strike three. Cormany strikes out the side and the ball game is over. Another strikeout brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Bulldogs win it in 4 innings by a final of 18-1. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and get you the Game 1 totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Baseball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. Live video on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Game 1 in the books this afternoon. Ottumwa in 4 innings beats Des Moines North 18-1. The Game 1 totals for the Bulldogs: 18 runs, 11 hits, no errors, 3 left on base. Braylon Griffith's the winner. He is 1-0. For Des Moines North, 1 run, 2 hits, 6 errors, 2 left on base. Mason Straight takes a loss. He's 0-3. The ball game took 1 hour and 23 minutes. Ottumwa improves to 12-6, 6-1 in the Iowa Alliance Conference South. North drops to 0-14, 0-7 in conference play. That'll do it for Game 1 on the video side. We'll wrap up the Game 1 stream, get the Game 2 stream started in 20 minutes. On the radio side, we'll get you Radio Iowa News, Radio Iowa Sports update, a couple other updates, and we'll be back in 20 minutes on the KBIZ radio side for the start of Game 2. Bulldogs win Game 1 18-1 in 4 innings. Game 2 broadcast begins in 20 minutes on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.